How do you create a new identity that helps you to say yes to being more visible, stepping up into leadership roles, and boost your confidence and your energy every day? I'm style expert Christine Beauvais, and today let's dive into the importance of when we're stepping up into leadership roles, how our clothes really support us and how they could be blocking us when we're not creating an identity that's aligned with our personal brand or our business brand. So here's the thing, our clothes energetically can make us feel blah, or they can make us feel energized and confident. Let's take a look at one simple model as Wonder Woman. If you think about Wonder Woman every day just wore average clothes, was this, average gal just working in a company. But when she stepped into her power move, she spun around, put on a uniform that transformed her into the most powerful woman. She became a fierce to not reckon with. She was going to conquer anyone that day, and she was winning. She had cuffs on that had the power to block things. She had that outfit on, and it just energized her in a completely different way. And if you think about that with your wardrobe, and you're not looking like Wonder Woman, but you're capturing the energy of what Wonder Woman did, was she put on a uniform, just like many heroes will put on a uniform. They don't become the person that they are. You know, celebrities have that too. When they get into acting roles, they will tell you that in order to get into that role, they dress like what they think that actor or actress would be doing. So the same is when you're stepping up into a leadership role. Number one, you want to identify this new energy that you want to become. What is a confident leader in your eyes wearing? What are the pieces from your earrings to your top to your garments to your shoes? What are you wearing that brings out your confidence energy? And then how do you create that look consistently throughout your wardrobe? In your wardrobe, you're going to have looks for being on camera, speaking on stages, photo shoots. Your photo shoots and your branding, whether it's on your website or you're doing it for social media pictures, they need to be consistent because your client needs to come to meet you and see that the person that's in the picture is the same person that they're meeting either on Zoom or in person. So lots of times women make mistakes where they're like, oh, it's just a Zoom call, it's no things, I'll put my hair up in a bun. But if you're looking this way all over your website, you've got heels on, you've got maybe a blazer on, and your makeup's done, and your hair's done, and they come and they're like, whoa, it's just the same thing as dating. You go and you're like, your picture news look nothing like what you have. Your energy goes down, and all of a sudden you're like, something is wrong here. Because the person that you have been seeing and marketing and presenting in pictures on stages is a different energy than what they meet you in person, they're going to see a red flag, and that's going to be false advertising. So don't pretend to create a wardrobe, but you think that your marketing team or whoever it is that is part of your building your brand says you should be. You need to be building a wardrobe that's aligned with you. And how does that happen? There's no cookie cutter way. You don't need the color analysis. You don't need a bunch of tools. What you first need to do is ask yourself, how do I want to feel? Okay. Energetic, I need to feel in alignment with my higher self, with source, in alignment, powerful. What pieces in my wardrobe do that? For some women, you're going to see it's those high heels. That's for some women. For other women, it could be a ring. It could be a particular color. They always dress maybe in pinks or purples. It's a color for them. Maybe it's the particular blazer. Maybe they need to have that Veronica Beard blazer because that's the thing. Or maybe it is wearing Gucci, or maybe it is wearing a certain brand. But when you're clear about that, When you have a clear understanding, I want to be this confident. And in the springtime, these are the clothes that make me feel confident. In the summertime, these are the clothes that make me feel confident. In the fall and the winter, every season, you're going to have different pieces that do that. Like I love my heels, but especially open toe heels in the spring and all throughout summer and into fall when I can keep wearing them. That's one of my things. A good red shoe for me, that really empowers me. Once you've identified what is empowering to you, you build a wardrobe that reflects that. I can't emphasize this enough. It is unique to your body type, to your lifestyle, to your work, to wherever you need to be. Now, things are going to be altered. You're going to maybe have a certain look for when you're on more professional stages, and then maybe you're going to have more casual looks for in-person networking events. And sometimes, like for instance, I was in Florida for a networking, it was a weekend in a mastermind community that I'm part of. That was an in-person event. So we spent the day on the water. We had brunch on the water. We went on a boat ride. And then the next day we had a little more formal conference room meeting, and it was in like a mastermind. And, so for the day being that this was business related, I still dressed in a business casual feel that was right for being on the boat and having these conversation with other business owners. But the next day I got a little more formal because we were going to a more professional environment that required you to, that was like no sneakers, no shorts, that they had specific business attire. And I knew what to wear for each of those environments. So when you're a business owner who is getting busier with your schedule, having that closet full with the right pieces so that you are prepared, so that you're not spending wasted hours online buying things from an influencer who doesn't know who you are, an influencer who's not understanding your body type, where you're working, where you're going. They're just showing you clothes. It's great to get the ideas, but if you don't have a clear plan, or you go into a store where somebody doesn't have a clear understanding of what you have in your closet right now, or what you're trying to create, you don't put together a closet full of looks. You don't have an identity. You have a bunch of clothes that make no sense. I have been on both sides. I have been in working in retail, I have been in the homes, and I see this a lot. That slows you down. You're wasting 8, 10, 20 hours just on shopping, returning things, making sure you get it back before it's got to get returned, waiting for it to come. Maybe you double the fees of delivery just because you need something because it's the next day and you didn't have it. That's a lot of stress, unnecessary stress, a lot of wasted hours. You don't need all that. But what you need to understand is you say to yourself, okay, I know that I'm going to do a lot of speaking this fall. I need to have 4 outfits for speaking. Now, those 4 outfits for speaking can also work for networking. They might work for something else too. But the big part of it is that you have 4 speaking events, one that's very professional, so I have to be very polished. Another one that's maybe more casual because it's at a luncheon and it's a bunch of women. So maybe you might need more of a casual dress, where the other one is on a stage where it's maybe lot more masculine energy and you want those more polished professional suits or their pants because you're sitting down. Once you've got that all lined up, that is the most powerful thing that will support you in being more visible. You are going to save hours. You're going to save so much money because the clothes in your closet will be building upon the right pieces that you need. And you build the outfits, but then when you separate them, that they could be worn for going out with friends or date night or family thing, then you got a most powerful wardrobe. But the first question you have to ask yourself is, who am I becoming? Who is the identity that I want to claim? And you might have a mentor, you might have a kind of what we call those secret crushes that there's a particular person that you follow and you admire, and you're like, you love the way she looks, but how do you modify it for yourself? So this is something deep to get into, and it can be something that might be slowing you down if your goal is to be more visible in leadership roles and you're hiding. And it might be weight loss. It might be maybe your skin. You don't like how it is. You don't like how your hair is. Maybe you're going through menopausal changes, perimenopause, and your body's just taking a really tough time through this. You need to make sure that you go take care of your health, and however you want to do that, whether it's holistic or whatever doctor is getting you prepared, or whatever internal stuff. But then you got to take care of the outside stuff. The wardrobe matters. It matters every day, getting dressed in the morning. Matters in how you say yes to going to things, the time and the energy. I really wanted hope you can see why this can matter and impact you, especially when you're trying to step up into leadership roles. And if this is something that is really bogging you down, then let's talk. Let's have a call. You can chat with me and I can talk to you about how I can be of service to you. And if I'm the right person, I can help you build out that wardrobe. I can help you put new looks in your closet, whether that's virtually or whether you're here in the New York tri-state area in person. I can help you create those looks. If you got a branding photo shoot going on, you want to have the right looks and you want to understand what pictures you need for your website that are way different for your pictures for social media. For your marketing campaigns, you need certain poses, you need certain looks. If you're inconsistent with your branding, again, people are going to say mismatched. There's a disconnect. But if your closet can have all that energy, whether you're ready for your photo shoot, whether you're ready for being on stages, let me tell you, it is going to increase your confidence. You're going to get dressed easier. You're going to be saying yes to more avenues of opportunities. Your income is going to increase. So I hope you found these tips really valuable. And if you really would love to explore the opportunities of working with me, click the link below and let's connect. Let's talk. Let's schedule some time to figure out if there's something I can do to help you and all of the services that I can provide for you. If you have questions, drop them in the comments below, and I'll see you soon.